Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing a declutter session of my eye pencils. I've just organized them into categories of different companies. So if you guys want to see which eye pencils I have, which ones I'm going to get rid of, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start off from the bottom row, and the first one is by Lord & Berry, and this is actually like a nice highlight pencil, but I haven't used it much. It works really well for the inner corners and even for the brow bone, but I tend to use the eyeshadows more than I use this, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I've only used it like a couple of times, if that, so it is in really good condition. It does have a good amount of pigmentation and payoff, but I just don't reach out for it, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Then moving on to my Urban Decay ones, I've got Plushy, and this is a deep purple colour, which I'm definitely keeping because I found it quite hard to get this shade of a purple, and it is so creamy and it just glides on so nicely, so I'm definitely keeping this one. Then we have Electric, and this is the second pencil that I've gone through. I just love it. Look how bright it is. For any makeup look where you want a nice pop of colour, if this goes with the outfit that you're wearing, it works so well. So definitely keeping that. Then we have Chaos. And again, this is a really nice true blue colour, like a sky blue colour, and I find it quite hard to get this colour too, so I'm definitely keeping this. And I find that the Urban Decay ones have a really nice selection of eye pencils, and they all glide on really nicely, so I'm definitely keeping this one. Then we have Deep End, and this is actually the third one that I've gone through because I just love it. You guys saw how smoothly it just glide on, so it's really nice, and the color is a nice turquoise one, so I'm definitely keeping that. And then the Perversion eye pencil, which I'm definitely keeping. Just look at that color payoff, it's so good and it lasts on the eyes for so long, so keeping that. I have gone through this like a countless number of times. I haven't really found another eye pencil, a black one, that beats this. So if you guys know of any eye pencils that are similar or even better to this, the way it glides on and how long it lasts, then please do comment below because I'd love to give it a go. Okay, so next we have one by LOC, which is actually a shadow stick. So it's not really an eyeliner, it's actually an eyeshadow. It's really nice. I have used this quite a bit. I mean, it only came that size anyway to start off with, so it was quite a small chubby pencil. Really nice, but I tend to use my MAC paint pots a lot more than this, so I'm going to get rid of it, which I don't really want to, but it's just taking up space. So as much as I can declutter, the better. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. True White eye pencil, which I am going to keep because I don't have another one in my collection yet, and this is by MUA, and it's just a nice white colour. It's actually mixed with some black, so I do need to clean it out a bit, but it's just a true white eye pencil, and it glides on nicely, so I'm definitely keeping this one. Moving on to my NYX eye pencil, and these are the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. Well, I've only got one of it left now. I did have like a bluey colour one, can't remember what it was, but I've given that one away. This one is in the colour Milk, and it's really good for any sort of eye makeup that you want that has light colours on it, or if you want it to show up really brightly. I put this underneath it. I do, however, go for the MAC paint pots a lot more than this, so as much as I really like it, I will probably get rid of it because I don't use it that much. Then we have the colour Moss, and I really like this colour. It's a really nice, as it says, like a grassy green colour, with it's like kind of metallic on the eyes as well once it's applied. So I do really like that colour, definitely keeping that one. And this one is Tropical Green. It's actually one of the newer purchases of mine. I think I got it late last year, but look at the colour and the way it glides on. It's so nice, and it's a different, like a jade green type colour, like a proper, as it says, tropical green colour. So I do really like this. And then lastly we have Sapphire, and this I know I'm definitely keeping. It's such a nice true sort of midnight blue colour, and I've used this loads. It's so good. Okay, so moving on to the rest of this lower area. This one is by Ico, and it's their Fat Ice Thick, and this one I'm not actually sure what shade it's in, but it's a nice sort of retractable pencil, so you don't need any sharpening, and it gives you a really nice smoky eye look. I have used this a couple of times already, but I find that there are other alternatives that I do like. Now, those of you who love like a quick smoky eye that's really quick and easy to do, these types of pencils are ideal. So I am going to get rid purely because I don't use it as much, but I know there might be a few people that will take this off of me because it is just really nice colour for a good smoky eye makeup. Again, likewise, this one I've hardly reached out for. It's come out. But again, a really nice dark colour. You can do another good smoky eye with that. Deeper colour than this one, but I don't really use it that much, so I will get rid of that. This one I do use quite a bit, and this is my second favourite eye pencil, black eye pencil to the Perversion one, and this is the Scandalized Black Eye Pencil. It just glides on really nicely, and it's by Rimmel, sorry. Glides on really nicely, and it does stay put for a while. It's not as longer lasting as the Urban Decay one, and a tiny bit of it does smudge unless you do put some powder on top, but nonetheless it is a really good eye pencil, so I'm definitely keeping this one. This brown pencil I've had for a while now, but the name of it is actually scratched off, so I don't know where it's from, but it just glides on really nicely and it's got a really good amount of colour payoff, so I'm keeping this one. Then we have the Exaggerated range from Rimmel, and this colour is a really nice sort of plummy browny colour, but I haven't used it that much, especially in the recent year or so, so I'm actually just going to get rid of this one. This actually is a newer purchase of mine. I couldn't actually tell online exactly what colour it's going to be, and it's by LA Girl Cosmetics. I can't really read what shade it's in, but it's the only LA Girl one I have, but it's not actually a colour that I would reach out for. It's a really nice sort of electric purple colour, so for those of you who love your electric bright colours, this is really good. It glides on really nicely, but I haven't actually used it and I don't know if I actually will, so I'm just going to get rid. So then starting with the top row, these are my Kiko ones. And let's start off with this one, and this one is in the shade number 10. I don't think it has a name. It just says shade number 10, and it's a really nice sort of olive green colour. And I don't think I've got an olive green colour within my collection, so I'm definitely keeping this one. Then we have their Precision Eyeliner, or eye pencil, sorry, and this is in the number 303, which again is a really nice true blue colour, but I know I've got a couple of these in my collection, so I'm just going to get rid of this one. Then again we have a nice bright green colour, which is number 7, and I have used this a lot of times, because it just adds that sort of nice pop of colour without looking too bright, especially when I use it under my eyes, so it's definitely staying in my collection. And this one I also love, which is number 14, which is a really nice blue, dark blue sort of colour. So definitely keeping that one because it goes with a lot of outfits that I personally have and also that I've used on my clients as well. And then we have another brown pencil, and it's so creamy, so nice. It does have a retractable end to it as well, so you don't need to sharpen it. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping this one because it just glides on so nicely and it lasts for such a long time. So definitely staying in my collection. And then the last one from the Kiko range is number 410, which is a really nice deep green colour. And that out of here, I don't really have, so I'm definitely keeping this colour. So moving on to the next ones, I'll do Avon and Inglot together. These ones are my Avo ones, the Super Shock ones. I'm not sure what... Oh, Plumful. This is in the shade called Plumful. And I know I've got like a deep purple colour like this, which is the Urban Decay one. So I'm just going to get rid of this. And this one is Teal Waters, which is their Glimmer Stick. So it's got a little bit of... Oh, it is so soft. Let's get rid of that. It is a super soft eye pencil. So if you like that, then this is for you. It just glides on so nicely, and it's a really nice teal grey colour. I haven't used this that much, purely because I've not needed to. I mean, it's not gone with any eye makeup looks that I've done. So I will probably get rid of it. But as you guys saw, it is so creamy, and really nice. So I will probably have a few people asking me for this, I know that, so I'll probably pass that on as well. Now these are the Inglot eye pencils, and Inglot I absolutely love, especially their eye pencils. They are so creamy. This is the brown one. They're coal pencils, and it just glides on so nicely. This is actually a cool tone black brown, so I'm gonna keep this because the other one that I have is a lot warmer, but it just glides on so nicely. I'm definitely keeping this one and keeping this one, which is number 5, and it's just a nice nude color, perfect for waterline color, especially if you're going for like a nice registry look, or if you've got a really nice smoky look on top and you just want to kind of dull down the look, then you can just apply that to the waterline. So definitely keeping that. Okay, so I'll keep these are my MAC ones. I'll keep them till the end, and I'll just go through these ones. And these are my Colourpop ones. This is the black one, which is in the shade Swerve. And again, it glides on really nicely. I've only used this a couple of times, so I really haven't given it a chance. So I'm going to keep these ones. This one is Call Me, which is a brown colour. Oh my god, see how creamy they are. So yeah, just if you are getting any Colourpop eye pencils, just use them really lightly, because it's so creamy. It just kind of breaks off if you press too hard. This one I have used a few times now, and this is Get Paid, and I've mainly used this in the corners of my eyes and slightly the inner corner when it gets to the lower lash line, and it just gives off a real nice sheen to the look. So I'm definitely keeping this, and it glides on super nicely. Then we have one by Me, which is a double-ended pencil. So it's got the lighter blue on one side and the darker blue on the other. The darker blue comes off a bit like this, which is super nice, and the lighter one is nice and bright like this. I do really like these, but I have gone through some of my eye pencils here, and I do have shades that are the same or very similar, so I will get rid of this, but I know there'll be a few people asking me to have this. Okay, so the final batch, and these are my MAC ones. This one is, what's it called? Jade Way, and I have used this a few times. It's actually my second pencil that I've gone through. I do like this, but I have got some, like my Kiko ones, which I find are just that much better. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. Then I have Undercurrent, and I do really like this one, so I'm going to keep this. It's actually my third one that I've gone through, but it's a really nice glittery green eye pencil, so I'm definitely keeping this. I know I have another colour that is very much the same, but this one's got a bit of glitter in it, so I'm just keeping that. Then we have Designer Purple, which again is a nice deep purple with gold glitter in it, and it's so creamy, like you just need to use it very lightly to get that much colour. So I do like the two of these. Then we have Smooth Blue. And that comes off like this. And I know I've got a colour in here that is just like this. So I'll probably get rid of this one purely because I know I've got another colour in there that's like this. Then we have Power Surge. And this is a really nice bronzy colour. And I don't have anything like this within my collection. I haven't used it that much, but I know there will be possibilities when I can use it. So I'm definitely keeping this one. And then this I only bought, I think, last month or 2 months ago. And this is Landscape Green. And I think this is one of their limited edition colours. I'm not too sure, but it's a really nice grassy green colour. So I'm definitely keeping this. It can be very similar, I guess, to this Kiko one, but the Kiko one's just that much brighter. So I'm keeping the two of them. And the last two I have within the collection is their chromographic ones, which are the nuder shades. And this one is NW25 NC30, and this one is NC15 NW20. So I'm gonna just run that along here. So as you can see, it's a really nice nudie color. It's not as bright as my Inglot color. This is just super bright. So everybody's waterlines are different colors. So I'm sure that I can have more than one type of shade of these nude colors. And this is a lot deeper for those of you who don't want it too bright within the waterline, but yet don't want a darker color. So I'm definitely keeping this one too. So I don't think I've done that bad. I mean, these are the colours that I'm keeping, and these ones are the ones that I'm getting rid of or passing on to family and friends who want them. But it's going to make that much of a difference within my collection. Just like my lip pencils, I did get rid of some eye pencils just in the past few months, and I totally forgot to keep them for this video. So there would have been a lot more getting rid of pile, but I already got rid of them, unfortunately. But anyway, this is what I've broken them down into, my keeps and my getting rid ofs. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing next in my declutter with me sessions, but just keep subscribing and press the bell button for you to get notified when my next video is up. I'll see you guys in my next video.